this ever-changing world, there are still a few places that have always stood the test of time. It is been said by writer Ruskin Bond for Landour. Days in Landour are spent gazing at the sky, on long walk among cozy old cottages, long winding road lined by deodar and pine trees, to see the landscape burst into colors during sunset time and marvel at the twinkling lights of the Doon Valley in the night. Sometimes one may get lucky and get an occasional view of the mighty Himalayan peaks from Lal Tibba. Landour is an apt place to take long walks, detour and purposely get lost. There is a mere 5 kilometers, but it feels like a different world. There is poetry in every aspect of Landour, from the music of the wind through the deodar trees to the story of the heritage structure dotting the hillside. It has retained its unique British cantonment flavour with heritage church, circular walking path with almost zero traffic. The no new construction policy means that Landour doesn't seem to change character even as the decades pass by. Many of the cottages of Landour are built in the Tudor style. Landour is best explored on foot. The walk is circular and is also referred to as the Landour Chakkar, where one ends up at the starting point after completing the walk. The trail begins from Char Dukan and continues to Landour's farthest end, Sisters Bazaar. About 6 shops, but the area is still called Char Dukan. Anil's Cafe and Vipin's Tip-Top Tea Shop were the first ones to start serving snacks and beverages in the year 1910. Spending time at Char Dukan is a nostalgic way to see the world go by, and it is also the only place in Landour where one may see a sizable number of people in one place. My favorite eats at Char Dukan have been bun omelette, fresh waffles, pancakes, washed down with immaculate ginger lemon honey tea. Someone has very well said, 4 shops and 24 houses, it's all about Landour. Adding to the old world charm are the 2 colonial era church, St. Paul Church. It was built in 1839 and is primarily well known as the place where Jim Corbett's parents got married. It is a building done in bright yellow and has a huge bell on the top of the church. Memorial Church, named after Dr. Samuel Kellogg, who ran the Landor language school where Britishers were taught Hindi. Sisters Bazaar, after the first home in Landour was established in 1827, a convalescent depot of soldiers was established, and with it the nurses' camp, also known as Sisters Bazaar. There are only 2 shops at Sisters Bazaar. One is a small general store and another one is A. Prakash and Company. Anil Prakash is the owner of A. Prakash and Company. It was established in the 1920s by his grandfather. It was brought into the limelight by Indra Prakash, Anil's father, who learned cheese making and the expertise of jam making and bought a machine to make peanut butter. The most epic lines concerning A. Prakash and Company are when Ruskin Bond remarked, "If Prakash doesn't have it, you probably don't need it." Recent popularity through blogs and social media has meant the presence of a few day trippers in Landor that mostly make it Landor Bakehouse. Landor Bakehouse is located at a circular loop of Sister Bazaar. Landor Bakehouse is a recent addition to Rockpay Manor's offering and was established sometime in 2013 or 2014. It has quickly become a crowd favorite as a lot of tourists from Mussoorie visit Landor Bakehouse for desserts and coffee. The interior of this quaint bakehouse are tastefully done, and some quotes and memorable one-liners are put up in form of signboards. Landor Bakehouse reminds one of an old hill cabin, and the aroma of freshly baked bread and coffee is intoxicating. Landor is a surreal experience, and with this quote, we bid adieu to hills. It's always the same with mountains. Once you have lived with them for any length of time, you belong to them. There is no escape.